Hi Team Gold, how are you? This is Lori Atwater coming to you live. We're just going to hang here for about 30 seconds and kind of let people join and know that we're on here, and then we'll get started. But I'm excited. I'm excited to talk to you tonight and offer you some tools and tips and things that are going to help you build your business. Okay, hi Vale, welcome. Maddie, welcome. Kathy, hello. Shanda, welcome. Well, I'm excited you guys are here. Kathy says hello. Ashley, hello, hello. Very nice to see all of you joining in tonight. It's exciting. So I want you to make sure you have a pen and paper, okay? Because sometimes I tend to talk fast and you're going to want to write it down instead of re-listen to the video, right? So hi Sherry, welcome. Hello, hello. So feel free, hi Carrie, feel free to use your chat when we're doing this. Hi Cassie. Feel free to use your chat so that we can ask questions or add information too if you have something to add. So we'll try to keep track of that as we go. Hi Kelly. So all right, so we're gonna get going. So I am so glad that you are all here today. Today my primary goal and focus is to talk about sponsoring. And you know what? LeBri has given us some amazing tools in January. So I'm sure you've all seen the In It to Win It, right? That is going to be record-breaking, I think. Seriously. Record-breaking for our team, but also for LeBri. No, they've never done this before. So it's pretty special and unique. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this In It to Win It. So my primary goal here is to talk about sponsoring and also to offer you a tool to help you do that. That's what we're going to do today on this Facebook Live, okay? So get a pen and paper, make sure you're writing stuff down, and if you have any questions, use the chat so that, or if you have comments, go ahead and put that in there. But this is kind of a cool way to get the information out to you without scheduling a Zoom or a conference call. You know, this was a quick and easy way to get this to you. All right. So why sponsor, right? Well, LeBri is excited for 2019. We had record-breaking 2018. This company continues to grow and grow and grow. It's so cool. And they only are looking for amazing things in 2019. And it is a fresh start. It's a new year, new goals. Let's go, right? So the reason I'm doing this, yes, we're around the holidays, obviously, but the reason I'm doing it now is because I want you to walk into January ready to roll. You are literally in it to win it. And so I'm going to give you some things to do, okay? Because sponsoring is, well, just imagine if you weren't in LeBri. Who shared it with you that gave you this special gift? Did anybody force you to sign up? Or did you sign up willingly with some goals and intentions in mind? Right? And this is a beautiful gift. And sometimes we get so hung up on the words and how are we going to, you know, convince someone to join you? And we're not here to convince anyone. We're here to give a gift. We're going to give a gift. And so I want to just share with you, well, we're going to have some pretty great goals here for January as a team, okay? And so you guys be thinking about a number, okay? So think about a number, a record-breaking number. So let me give you some past months recognition of how many team members we have added to Team Gold in the past. So we've had 25, we've had 27, we've had 29, and our record-breaking month, we had 31 new team members in a month. I want you to think about that. What is our goal for 2019? What are we made of? What are you made of? What do you want to achieve? Because there is no better time to start this business than in January. There will not be another month in January that would be better, or in 2019 that will be better. So be thinking about that, and you guys can post your numbers of what do you think this team can do? What do you think we're made of? What is our number that we should shoot for in January as a group sponsoring? All right, so here's the deal. There's 3 things I want you to do. Get ready to write them down, because these are imperative to maximize on our in it to win it incentive and bonus for January. All right, so I love your numbers. I see them coming. Keep them coming. So number 1, first of all, to maximize on the January hostess bonus, you must have January set up, right? So I'm going to encourage you to call, set up 30 minutes to win it, and call people and set up your January. Because every hostess in January is still going to get crazy benefits and bonuses, right? I mean, they've got the Intense Moisture Boost, the Night Repair, the Trio they can choose from. Plus, they can use either their credit towards their startup kit, or they can just do a shopping spree. So there's lots and lots and lots and lots of options. And so here's some things I want you to think about, because we need to get excited to call people. We need to have enthusiasm to reach out to somebody. So what do we say? So that's what we're going to cover. So first of all, I want you to think of some words to reflect what you're going to offer in January. And here's what's come to my mind. I think of words like refresh, recharge, rejuvenate, reconnect, detox. There's lots of words that come to mind when I think of a new year, new goals, it's a fresh start, whatever it is. But you got to get excited about something. So if you use one of those words or it spools into brainstorming into something else, that's great. That's great. But here's something that I would say to somebody, because I'm excited about, I love the recharge and detox. I am super excited about those words. So I call somebody up and I'll say, you know what? I was thinking of you. You're one of the first people I thought of, because I'm so excited in January. I am offering an opportunity for you and just a few of your select friends to recharge your skin and your body and your mind after this busy holiday season, and detox your skin. I'm offering some wonderful facials in January that will just do that. It'll recharge you and refresh you. Now, doesn't that sound cool? That's a different feel, right? So thinking about that is just fantastic. So think about, what do you want to call them about? So that's number 1. I want you to commit 30 minutes to just calling some people, reaching out to them. Now you can email and Facebook and message and text, and that's fine too, but none of those will convey your excitement except for your voice. I mean, as good as your voice will. So just think about that, okay? But I want you to do that 30 minutes. And you know what? This is what I can guarantee you. If you literally commit to 30 minutes of calling and reaching out to people and offering them that, you will win. You will win. There's not a doubt in my mind. If you choose not to make the phone calls, then you're not going to win. But this is a pretty simple game to play, and the rules are very easy. If you apply the effort, you will win. Game over, right? I mean, that's it. So we want to set up our January really well, because the hostess bonus is outstanding and we don't want to miss a single person. Number 2, I want you to go through your list. We should all have a list of people that, you know, this past year, maybe that it wasn't the right time for them to join LeBri. They were thinking about it, but they just didn't have the money, or whatever the reason might be, right? I want you to think about that, because every one of us has people that we've thought of. And if you haven't thought of them lately, then sit down and write out your list. But we owe it to them to call them and tell them about, I don't know if you're still thinking about this. I know we talked about it in the past. I know we tossed it around, whatever words you want to say, but I didn't want you to miss out. I didn't want you to miss out on this January hostess bonus, because we've never had something like that. Never. Now here's another tip. Don't say they have never had anything like that, meaning they, LeBri. You say LeBri, or you say we. We have never had something like that, or LeBri has never had something like that. But don't ever say they, like they is way over there. We have never had anything like this. I mean, join partners with LeBri. Even that word alone has power in it. We want to offer this to you. You've got the whole backing of the company when you say we. So use we. Write that down. But call. So imagine if you took 30 minutes to call those people. Just 30 minutes. I know we're busy. I know. I'm busy too. Everybody's busy. But imagine if you took 30 minutes and called all those people that you've been thinking about this past year. They're on the top of your list. And you called them and said, I don't want you to miss out on this because we have something amazing to offer, never offered before. You're going to win. Guaranteed. You're going to win something, and so are they. But again, if you don't play the game, then you won't win. There's no chance. But if you play the game, big chance. Big chance. So, Shanda has a question. Let's stop for a minute. Person wants to sign up. We book a show under us, or do they sign up first? Good question. Either way, Shanda. Either way, they can sign up now and be a consultant and sign and do their debut show, or they can have a show with you and get their credits, and then they can sign up. Either way. Okay? Good question. Keep the questions coming too. All right, so that's number 2. Go through your old list and call those people. 30 minutes to win it. 30 to win it. All right, number 3. Host credit. So go back into your LeBri credits and see who still has hostess credit. I have tons of people that have hostess credit just sitting there. Do you guys? Okay. Those people need to be called too. I'm reaching out to you today because I noticed you had some LeBri credit, free money just sitting there. Are you still using our products? Are you still enjoying them? Great. Well, what are you running out of anything? I mean, where are we at with stuff? Find out where they're at, and then you can layer on and say to them, you know, I don't know if this is the right thing for you or not, but I do feel like I need to share it with you because we have never had something like this before. And then go into the hostess bonus and what she could do with her hostess credit. Because either she can use her past credit, she doesn't have to have a show in January to use her credit to sign up. She can use her past credit, and she can use credit from any show that happens in January and closes by January 31st. So past credit or new credit that she gets in January. In fact, she can even use her booking credits all the way up until March 17th. Anything that would come in till March 17th, she can use those booking credits. Okay, so it's pretty cool, you guys. And there's a frequently asked questions sheet, either in your Wings newsletter or in your archived emails in your library. And it has a link for frequently asked questions about how does this all work? How does somebody get their credit? And it's seriously good. It's really good. But if you have questions, ask too. Cool with that. So imagine if you spent 30 minutes calling all the people in your system that have LeBri credits. What do you think the chances are that somebody's going to win? Right? Somebody's going to bite. Somebody, because this is a fresh new start to the year. People have new goals, they have fresh ideas, they have ambition, they have dreams that they want to achieve this year. And you have a winning solution. Do you believe that? You have something that they can win. So those are 3 things right there. So 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. So yep, it's 90 minutes. You don't have to do it all in one chunk. But I promise you, if you play this game, you're going to win so big. Crazy big. All right. So let's stop for a minute. So Sherry's asking, do they have to sign up by the end of January? Yes. They need to sign up by January 31st. And so what they're saying, Sherry, about the March 17th is, so say, just say, they had a show on January 31st. They closed at January 31st and they signed up January 31st. any bookings from that show would go until March 17th. That would be the 45-day mark, right? So those booking credits will apply towards her kit as well, and it'll come in different levels. So maybe she got $100 for credit in her first show, so that $100 will come off that $299 or the $99, but it come off the $299. Then say March 10th was a booking that she had from that January 31st show, and it qualifies and closes. Of course, she gets that extra $75 booking credit. Well, if she had bought the $299 kit, they would take off an additional $75, reissue or refund her. Does that make sense? It's pretty cool, man. I mean, they have just one staff person just running reports daily on all these new consultants and where they're at so that somebody can really keep track of it. So it's pretty cool. So to layer on, so the 1, 2, 3, set up your January, start asking, 30 minutes to win it. Number 2, go through your list of people that you've been thinking about that all this past year maybe considered the business, your past hostesses, and offer it to them. Who knows? I don't know if it's right for them. You don't know either, right? Ask. 30 minutes there. And then all the people that have host credit. Go, and call them people too. We're going to have a contest on Team Gold. So once we set our goal, very exciting, but once we set our goal, and it starts now, like right now, tonight. If you want to go for it, you're in. Because here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a 30-minute to win it contest on our team. Every time you spend 30 minutes reaching out to people, preferably phone calls, but you can do emails, you can do messages, you can do text, but 30 minutes of texting is a long time. I'd rather see you call. But as soon as you do that, message me, email me and say, I spent 30 minutes doing this. You're going to be in on the contest. At the end of the contest, we're going to award people with results like who had the highest amount of calls or text or amount of time spent reaching out to people. We're going to have the highest number of sponsoring results, because if you really do this, you're going to sponsor. You are going to sponsor. And then even just your effort, we're going to reward effort, because nothing in this business happens if you don't put in effort, right? So this is going to be cool. This is going to be really cool. And I have a flyer that I'm going to put out, or a graphic on the 30-minute to win it to participate, because it's going to be way cool. Okay, so that's what I wanted to mention there. Now let's talk about this. Here's an additional tool for you. So on top of all of that, we got more. So back in the day, we used to do sneak peek Facebook events. Do you remember? Some of you will remember. Sneak peek Facebook events. And what this did was, it was an event set up on Facebook where guests got to come and just casually look at our event. And our event would feature maybe some videos from team members, some inspiration, some information, tools, just things to help generate some interest in the business. Now, this isn't going to sponsor people, but it's certainly a place that you can take somebody and get more information for them, and let us help you. We're a team here. Let us help each other in sponsoring and helping to sponsor others. Very cool. All right, so get ready for this now. Write this stuff down. The event starts next Thursday, the 27th. Yep, it's after Christmas. But we are going to walk into January as though we own it. We're not going to wait till January starts because it's been so busy. We're going to hit it, and we're going to hit the ground running. LeBri is so excited. I told him all this stuff that we're doing. I told them today in an email, and they are just like crazy ecstatic, because I don't think there's any or a whole bunch of other teams that are doing something quite as quickly as this. And so be very proud of yourself. So the event is next week. It's a Facebook event. It's going to run the 27th, 28th, and 29th. It's a 3-day event. All right, so here's some specifics about the event. So the inviting process is going to be really important. Okay, so what I'd like to recommend you doing is not this. Do not do this. Hey, I was thinking about you because you were kind of interested in the business a while ago, and I'd like to invite you to a Facebook event. It goes from December 27th to December 29th, and it's just a great place to get some information, and I'd like to add you. Don't do that. It's way too much information, and it's vomiting. It's just shoving it in their face. This is what I want you to try because it works, I promise. Hey, I was thinking about you the other day, about how you indicated some interest in earning some extra money this year. And you know, I just never got around to working out. Or at your show, you mentioned how you would love to save for a vacation. Did you ever get to that vacation? Did you ever do it? Or, hey, a new year's coming. New ideas, new goals, fresh start. Tell me, what's one thing that you would like to achieve in 2019 for yourself? Try to find a way where LeBri can fit into it. Okay, so massage the situation. Think of layers and layers and layers. And once they come back with you, you know, so say for example, that first example I gave you, I've been thinking about you, you know, we tossed it around. Where are you at with that? You know, is it something that you might want to consider for the new year? They come back and say, well, yeah, I kind of been thinking about it, but it's so busy right now, da, da, da. And say, totally get it. I know, it is busy. You're right. You're right. I'm wondering if you would like an invite to a very casual event on Facebook, just to give you a little bit more information. Then hit send. Don't give them the dates. Don't give them the times. Just hit send. Wait for the response. They're going to come back to you and say, well, gosh, maybe. They're going to say, maybe. When is it? And say, oh, great. You know, it's running from the 27th to the 29th of December. And the cool thing is you can jump on at your convenience. You don't have to be anywhere at a certain time. So you can just take a look at it. Would you like to be added? Then you add them. See, so it's a process. You layer it on, layer, layer, layer. Okay? Anybody need more wording assistance, or are you know what I'm talking about? Let me know. Let me know. Okay? Layer on your invite. And they might say, well, tell me more about the event, and say, well, it's something that my team is putting on, or our team is better than my team. Our team is putting on. It's just to help give a little bit more information about the business, answer some questions, da da da. It's really cool. It's something fun that we do, and you know, we just add people. Just a casual, nonchalant, jump on and check it out, because that's all they're going to be doing anyway. There's nothing more to it. It's a tool for you to use to help give out information. All right. So here's some of the rules though. So this is a busy time of year too. Busy time of year for me too. And so I'm putting in this effort for you. So I expect some effort back. And so here's what I'm asking of you. Go out and start inviting people to this event. And you'll be doing that through your 1, 2, 3 that we just talked about. Hey, number 1, right? Remember, you're setting up January, asking for booking. You're going to recharge, refresh, detox. Hey, and by the way, we're having this really cool Facebook event next week on Facebook, and I'm just wondering if you might like to be added to it. It's really cool. It's got a lot of fun stuff, information, stories about consultants. It's pretty casual. What do you think? Every single one of those people that you call, you can ask them that. I would expect that you have a lot of guests on this event. Why wouldn't you? But anyways, here's the expectation. So I do for you, you do for me. So here's what I expect. So we're gonna have a post on Facebook that says, you know, respond with your guests. So say Ashley, you get 2 people, right? You have Susie and Jennifer. So you're going to post under that post on Facebook. It says, I have Susie, whatever, and Jennifer, whoever, guests. Then you know what's going to happen, Ashley? You are going to be added to the event. So it's not a wide open event for anybody. You must have a guest, at least one guest, to get into the event. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add you, or one of the leaders is going to add you, and then it is your responsibility to go add your guests, because I will have that allowance on there that guests can invite guests. And it's up to you to go invite them, make sure they accept the invite, right? Because you can't just invite them. You have to make sure they accept the invite. And it's up to you to follow up with them and to make sure that they're going to be jumping on and to accept it. If for some reason when we start on Thursday that they haven't accepted their invite, then everybody's removed. You won't, I mean, not everybody. You are removed from the event because we really want to maximize this. I mean, this is serious stuff. This isn't like, oh, I hope it works out. No, it's going to work out for everybody that participates. Everybody that participates will win. Promise you. Promise you. So this is going to be awesome. Let me just look here. Does anybody have any questions? Who have accepted? Okay. And this tool is to just help you share LeBri. Now, so I already talked about the inviting process of getting out there, right? Now there's going to be some roles that you play during the event. Your job is to check in with those guests and say, hey, what do you think of the event? How is it going? What have you learned? What questions do you have? How can I help you? What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? What are your goals? I mean, you check in with them throughout the event, the 3-day event. And again, these posts, there'll probably be 3 or 4 posts a day. And every one of you and your guests can check in at your convenience. So it's not like they have to be there at a certain time. Now, I will do some Facebook Lives. We will do some videos too, but they can catch up with that later. We'll definitely have a Q&A time, I think. When we go Facebook Live, and we'll advertise that, but that'll be towards the end, you know. Also, our Minnesota team meeting is on Saturday the 29th, and I was talking with Kelly Birmingham today, saying, you know what would be really fun is if we actually went live during part of our meeting and just welcomed and said hi to everybody, but just to give them a little glimpse into a team and what that means and what's it like and the support and the fun and the positive women and, you know, just something really cool. I think it would be awesome to show them that because they're going to get that when they join with us. So that will be very, very cool. So part of it is inviting. Part of it is doing some connecting with them during the event. And then afterwards, the follow-up. That is entirely up to you. The follow-up. So what did you think of the event? What questions might you have? If you were to do LeBri, what would you want it to do for you? What has this inspired in you? On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being an absolute yes. Where are you at with joining LeBri? How helpful was this event for you? What did you learn? Because the goal of this event, you guys, is it's going to be very inspirational. It'll be educational too, and it'll be fun. And perhaps you yourself might want to incentivize your guests. Maybe for every guest that comes, you give them a lotion, lip gloss, mascara, whatever you want. I mean, you give what you want. This is your guest. This is a tool I'm providing for you. But these are your guests, and use this tool to the best of your ability. Again, match the efforts, right? Match the efforts. This is an incredible tool, not always offered. And so match the tool. Now, here's another question. So at the end, in the follow-up, they might be a little excited. They might still have questions. They might not be sure yet. That's okay. Say, where, this is a really key question, write this down. Where do you want to go from here? Because they might say, well, I have a few more questions. I might have to wait for payday. I want to think about it. I want to set up my own show first. I want to talk to somebody, whatever it might be. And then what I would like for you to do, huge, huge thing, would you be open? Would you be open to a 3-way call with my upline? I just want to make sure that I give you all the information you deserve and all the correct stuff. And you know, we work together as a team here. She's a great support system. Would you be open to a 3-way call? I'm going to bet 9 chances out of 10 she's going to say, yeah, sure, that'd be cool. All right, let me coordinate that for you. When is a good time for you? And I'll see what I can set up. Now, you have a lot of uplines. All of you do have a lot of uplines in this team that are willing to help. And of course, I am too. And I would be honored to do a 3-way call with you and your guest. You just have to ask. And then we'll see what we can do. We'll see if the timing is right for them, if this is a good fit, if this is a gift that they would like to receive. How cool is that? I'm so excited, you guys. Oh my goodness. All right, so that follow-up is going to be key for you, and that's your job. That's on you. Totally on you. If you need help, get to ask, but that's on you. The inviting, the connecting while the event, and the follow-up afterwards is on you, okay? Because this is the year, you guys, 2019. We're going to walk into it like we own it, because we do. And then I want you to think about what your goals are for 2019. And I would love to have a call with every one of you that wants to set some goals. Let's look at 2019. What do you want? And what would it take? You know, I'm not here to push you into anything. I'm here to help you and support you. And so this is going to be an incredible year, you guys. Wow. I'm so excited. And so I think it's so appropriate that they titled the Hostess Bonus, you know, In It to Win It, and win number 1, win number 2, win number 3. I mean, get that mentality going for yourself, because winning, everybody wins when we offer the LeBri business opportunity and a show. Everybody wins. It's not like they're not going to. So it is a given that they will win, and so will you. And that's all I want for you. It's just to win. Win whatever you're trying to win. All right, so that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And so you can rewatch this, obviously. We are going to invite another team to be part of this as well. So the Phoenix Rising, Jackie Curtis and Jess Gibson are going to be part of our event as well. They're super excited, super excited. So we're going to have a lot of energy and creativity. And you know what? I want your participation in the event as well. So you got to be on. You got to be on in order to participate, right? Which means you got to get some people invited, like tonight, pronto. So do you feel like you have wording choices? Do you feel like you need anything? What can I help you with? You know how to get a hold of me. You can message me, text me, email me, call me. I will help you. I will help you. I'm on Marco Polo too. So that's a great way to communicate as well. So who's in it to win it? I am. I hope you are too. Thanks for joining me tonight. And we are going to set a goal based on what you guys are saying there. And so that means you're part of it. If you put a number down, you're part of it, right? You got to own it too. So let's do this thing. All right? Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.